Hello friends, today I've decided to make another video to show you how I teach my daughter. She is a KG2 student, and I'm gonna show you the different thing that we can do while we're studying. But the main purpose that I'm doing this video today is to show you how do I teach her the sight words. And sight words are very important for the students, for KG2 students, and there are no rules for the sight words. They are words that students need to learn by sight. So that's why I decided to make this, just to give you a clue and some support. How do you teach the sight words for your child at home? I'm gonna go through the folder, but I'm gonna explain this briefly. I'm not gonna go through each activity deeply. So here in her folder, the first one here is the alphabet chart, and as you see here, this alphabet chart doesn't include the letters in order. The letters are mixed up. So one activity that I do with her, I ask her to give me the name of the letters, for example. So she will go like this: J, M, C, O, L, P, G. Or I'm gonna ask her to give me the sound of the letters. So it's a J, M, K, O, L, P, G. And sometimes I don't ask her to give me the name of the letters or the sounds. I just ask her to recognize the letter. So I'm the one who will give her the name of the letter, and she needs to cover the letter. For example, M, B, U, R, till I make sure that she knows all the letters names. And sometimes I'm gonna ask her to cover the letter that sounds B, T, F, and so on. The second one in her folder is the lowercase chart, and also the letters here are mixed up, and I make sure that she knows the name of the letters and the sound of the letters. So parents, sometimes they come and complain because she knows that her child knows all the names of the letter, but why he's not doing well? Because I always say that there are two processes for this. One process is to name the letter, the other process is to recognize the letter. So sometimes I do this with Ayusha, give me the name, and sometimes I give her the name and I ask her to cover the letter with anything available. The other thing that we have in here is find the missing letter, and you guys, you need to do to have a variety of things for your child, so just to engage him in the process, in the learning process. So I ask her, can you find the missing letter here? And she will go like this. Okay, these are just the circles, and I wrote the letters, the lowercase letters, and she will find, for example, B. Here is B. And where is C? Here is C. So she will put them in order. Where is D? This is D. And this is very important, so kids can know what letter comes after, before, or in between. After I finish the missing letter with lowercase, I start doing the missing letters with uppercase. And I don't do this daily. I just choose the activities. And sometimes she chooses it, like sometimes she chooses her own activity. So in here, for example, I have all the uppercase letters in here, and she needs to find the missing letter. So what comes in between A and C? It's letter B, and she needs to find letter B over here, and just where is B here? B, B, la 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 la, B. I'm sure it's somewhere here. So she needs to find letter B. Oh, it's here. So she needs to find letter B and put it in here. She needs to find the letter that comes in between C and E, and she needs to put it here, and so on till she finishes the whole paper. And she knows that this is for here and this is for here, but sometimes she surprises me with the things that she comes with. In this activity, she has the letter. She needs to name the letter. She needs to name the sound of the letter, and she needs to find the beginning sound. So like cookie, does cookie start with K? K? Yes, so she needs to cover cookie. As you see here, there is a blue mark because she prefers the washable marker with this activity. She doesn't use usually the cubes. But you can use a cubes, a Play-Doh, whatever is available in your house. So she needs to go through the words and give me the beginning sound and find. See, she needs to find which word start with this letter sound. and I have all the activities here, and she's very good. So after I finish with the beginning sound, I start with the ending sound, because I feel that kids can recognize the beginning sound and ending sound much easier than the middle sound. So after we practice the beginning sound, we practice usually the ending sound, and then we go through the middle sound. I'm gonna do another video to show you how we do the beginning sound and the ending sound activities, then a middle sound activity. I also include in her folder the color words, the shapes, the numbers from 1 to 50, the 100 chart, the number words, because I want her to read all the numbers correctly, the shapes and the colors, and this part. So in here, and I have also, I include also the reading comprehension part. I'm gonna do another video for this, the sequencing, how she learns the sequencing. I'm gonna do another one for this too. So for here, this is the sight words. These are the list of the sight words with the cards. I'm gonna show you, for example, what did we do today. So as you see here, this is our sight words for this. So I have the sight words in the blue cards here. You can do it too in your house. So for example, I have the word went. I have the word brown. So here is went, brown, little, make, and here. And the first step is to learn the name of the words. So this is went, brown, little, make, here. And then we change the tone of our voice. So we do it like, I prefer doing it 7 times. So we go like this. Can you repeat after me like in a gorilla voice? And we go like this. Went, brown, little, make, here. And then I ask her, okay, can you read these words like squeaky voice? And we go like this. Went, brown, little, make, here. And then like an old man voice or an old woman voice, like went, brown, little, make, here. Like a normal voice. Went, brown, little, make, here. And then after I make sure that she repeats this 7 times, I associate each word with a sentence. Like for went, let's read this sentence. She went home. And I prefer putting this kind of a stamp, so she knows that this is a sentence that has 3 words. So she goes like this. She points to the word and she reads it. Like she went home. Went. And then she starts repeating this after me. We practice this like 2 days, and then we go like this. Okay, this is for brown now. It is a brown bear, and she needs to point. I'm gonna do this with a pencil, maybe it's clear for you. So we go like this. It is a brown bear, and then we choose the next word. What is this word? It's little. So we go like this. The boy is little. And then we make for make. This is for the word make. And we go like this. Make me a cake. After I practice this and I make sure that she knows how to read the words and how to read the sentences, we go to the next activity. Here's the next one, and it's a still reading activity. So I put the word, the sentence that we've learned, and I ask her with a washable marker to circle the word, the sight word. So she needs to find the sight words, and I usually put in here the words that she learned before, so she recognizes the old ones and the new ones. So this is went, she's gonna circle it. This is went, and we read it before she circled it. Here, this is another activity that she likes doing it. It's very interesting, and she usually asks for it. So here is my cube. I put numbers on the cube, and she start rolling the cube, find the number. So this is number 2. What's the word for number 2? It's a brown, and she needs to circle it. Then she rolls the cube over again. This is number 1. What's the word in here? It's went. Okay, she needs to circle it. Another one. What's this? This is number 3. Okay, can you find number 3? What's the word in here? It's little. And it's a kind of graphing activity too. And if she finds number 6, this means like try again, because usually we learn only 5 words. So that's why I don't have a 6th word. So I explored that I need something interesting. So I found out like the idea of try again. And then she will tell me which word races to the top first, which word reached the top first. And then this is another activity for the sight words. So she needs to put it in here. For example, this is read it, build it, write it. So she needs to read it first. What's the first word? It's the word went. Okay, can you build it? And I have this kind of alphabet letters, and she needs to find the word, the first letter in here. So this is the first letter. It's W. What comes after W in here? It's E. So she needs to find E. Where is E? Oh, this is E. So this is W, E. And then what comes next? It's N. Then it's T. So it's W, E, and T. Went. And she really loves writing. So she will take this and she will start to write it in here. For example, this is I'm writing with my left hand, that's why it's not right. So went. Or if she doesn't want to use her whiteboard, she can use this part, and she can use a washable marker to write the word went. And we go through all the words like this. And I usually put in the plate the letters that are in the words. I don't put anything additional, so this will facilitate the process, the searching process of the letters and putting the letters in order. This is another activity, and in this activity she needs to spin a paper clip, and then she needs to find for example, where does it stop? If it stops in here, she needs to find where is here, and she needs to write it. So again, so spin it, find the word at the bottom here, and write it. And also it's a erasing activity, so she will tell me which word was first at the top. And this in here, this is the first writing activity. Like this is the regular writing activity, and I do this after I know that she knows all the sight words. So she needs to read it, she needs to trace it, and then she needs to write it. So read it, trace it, write it, read it, trace it, write it. And after she finished this, there is a part here where she needs to choose one of these words, and she needs to write me a sentence, because in here we practiced many sentences. So she needs, even if she comes up with like, instead of she went home, I went home, I accept it because it's a way to construct a sentence. So it's the same. And I ask her to write it down, and this is the whole journey that we do for the sight words. I hope you are enjoying the videos, and I hope you will get some benefits from the videos. See you later in another video. Bye bye.